That's the last time I put peanut butter there. Oh my God, we went live. Oops.
Oh no. Who loves going live?
How long did it take you to write that joke? Like, when did you think about it?
10 seconds ago.
During that intro.
It was really good.
He was frantically.
I'm an improv comic. What can I say? Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 8 of ASScast. We are joined by Assers, Jackie, and Tina. Welcome back.
What up?
And we have a couple guests today. We have the best hugger on White Sox Twitter, as he's been deemed, in Willie P. Willie, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you for coming on. And then we have the other one here. He's Positive Zoe, Southside Zoe, Father Zoe,
Heater Zoe,
cousin of Jay. You know, It's Matt Zawaski from Pinwheels and Ivy. Matt, how are you today?
I'm good, man. I appreciate this. I need a show like this, a little change of pace. So I'm excited to be here.
It's, we love this change of pace because we don't really want to talk about sports. We want to talk about stupid things about sports.
Yeah, it's 4-0. 6-0. 6-0.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And guess what? I couldn't care any less.
Yeah, who cares?
This is how I win. I projected them to lose by 11 today, so 6 is fine. But yeah,
could be 11 total. They got 2 games.
It's 6 now. I didn't even realize that in the last 5 minutes.
I mean,
that just means Aaron Bummer pitched.
Yeah,
he did. He did. It was him.
The collective understanding of what happened.
Dang.
Didn't even need to watch. I just know who played. Yes, we are here. We have some fun things to go over today, and let's just jump right into it. Why don't we? So the first topic I sent out was your best sports accomplishment in pretty much your life. I mean, it could be anything from your youth sports or anything you're currently doing. Like, I know Zoe and myself still play golf pretty regularly, so like he could be out there shooting 75 and hustling his way through the course. I don't know what he's doing.
I wish.
So, Jackie, do you have an accomplishment from any sports you played?
I was an athlete when I was young, and I don't know if you've listened to my Au Jus episode, but I was pretty good at softball. And I have a lot of accomplishments there, but that wasn't my favorite one because I liked softball. My best sports accomplishment is actually when I ran a half marathon because I fucking hate running, but I did it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Marathon.
I did it the year after my dad had a heart attack, and I was just like, I'm not having a fucking heart attack. I'm going to go run a marathon.
I was clapping at the you hate running part. That's the part I was clapping about. Because if I'm running, you should all be running too, because something's coming.
What are we running from?
Because we're in danger.
Yes.
Something is wrong.
Shout out Southwest Airlines for changing their flight pattern.
Yeah. And you're
They go over my house, man. They go over my house.
Yep.
They redirected to Jackie's house.
Yeah, I'm waiting for one of those big frozen poop balls to fly down from the plane.
Joe Dirt style?
Yes.
No, Dave Matthews style.
Yeah, it's good to have goals, kids.
Running is tough. I ran for the first time this weekend since I got my boot off, and I wanted to die after that. The next day, I felt like I got hit by a car, so that was sick. So don't recommend running, basically, is what we're telling you guys.
Yes.
Sorry, Luke. It's running is shitty. It's dumb.
You need guys like Luke around, though, because he runs enough for all of us.
That's true.
It's true.
That's how I kind of
picks up our
justify my exactly. That's how I justify not running.
Yeah.
That's why I started White Sox Walk Club.
Yes.
Running, man.
Running's for the birds, except they fly.
Birds aren't real. You knew this.
That's right. Birds aren't.
That is true. That is right. I'm glad we're all in agreement on that. Because that would have been a whole nother show in itself.
Are birds real? Willie, what about you? You were a young lad playing baseball. I
was a young lad.
Pretty damn well.
Baseball. I was trying to think if I have any pickup sport accomplishments, but no, because I love basketball and I love golf, but I suck at both of them. But I probably have more fun than anyone. But
beat my 11-year-old cousin this weekend.
Let's go.
I'm proud of you.
And
I'm really proud of you, man.
You should have seen me. I look like I just got out of the shower. Stupid. No, I played Division III college baseball. I pitched, and I threw a one-hitter against Illinois College.
That's very nice. Hell yeah.
That's got to be it, I think.
That's all I've ever accomplished.
Yeah, everything
I got to make up a better
good.
accomplishment because so far
Did you win, or was it a Felix Hernandez kind of situation?
No, we won, and the hit came early on, so I wasn't really thinking about it at all. But then in the end, that was it, just the one. And the guy that hit it got thrown out at third on it, so it was almost.
What a bitch!
You should call it a no-hitter, IMO.
I think so.
I walked a couple, but yeah,
all right,
it was close.
Damn,
such an athlete.
Tina, what about you?
Oh man, definitely not any of my rec sports because I'm way too old now. But I'm trying to think. I think when I was 15, we went to nationals, and that was in Kansas. So that fucking sucked because what the hell is in Kansas? Nothing.
Wait, and what sport? What sport?
Softball. Sorry, I
okay.
also played softball. I wasn't.
Oh, what was your position?
I wasn't bad. I played infield, second and third mostly. I played third in high school.
Nice.
So that was like my all conference position. But when I was like 15, we went to nationals, and I was the MVP for our age level. So that was kind of sick. I think I played second that year. I'm not quite sure, but dabbled in the outfield a little bit too. But yeah, so that was from the glory days, way back when. So now I think I would like die if I actually tried to play real softball. And probably I would like duck if a pitch came to me traveling faster than like 40 miles an hour at this point.
Are you gonna come? Me and Al are gonna practice.
Hell yeah! You guys can throw me BP and I'll strike out 10 times in a row.
Yeah. Are you
Sponsored by Ben Gay.
Well, I'm 100%. I'm a very big advocate, Jackie. I want you and Ellie to strike out all of the guys from the Bums cast.
Oh, yeah.
It'll have to be Allie. I got like 20 years on her.
I want to see it, and I also, this is me on record volunteering to be umpire, and I'm talking Leslie Nielsen naked gun umpire. Like, I will, no splits. I can't do the splits, but I will.
Practice.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Challenge accepted.
They're
in.
There it
Let's
is.
set a date.
Yeah. I'll just I'm gonna push Al more towards doing it. I got like 20 years. I got like 20 years on her. Let her go.
She was pretty aggressive in the comment section during that Bumcast. She wants to get this done. She's got a little taste for some striking out some boys on a Bumcast, and I am here for it. Every second of it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, White Sox 6-2 now. Don't stop now, boys.
Oh, here they come.
Nobody out.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn. So.
Yeah.
I have a couple. They're minor, but they add up to one really good one. So I don't know how familiar you guys are with the South Side of Chicago, but in 8th grade, I played for St. Cadgidans, and we were playing against St. John Fisher, which is a very big rival of ours. And we were in their gym, and they had a really cool gym that was like 2 stories. Like there was like an upper deck at the time. So like all the cool 7th and 8th graders were all hanging up on the upstairs watching the game. It was like a Friday night game too. So we're in 8th grade. No one had anything else to do. Your boy hit 8 threes in that game.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I felt like I needed a wheelbarrow to carry my jibs and bits out of there because I felt like I was.
Were you like 8 for 40, or was it like?
No, it wasn't a Scottie Pippen 8. It was like an 8 for 10 type deal. Like it was just
hell yeah, like
straight fire, and I was pretty pumped about that. What was the other one I wanted to say? Oh, the other one was I got DQ'd from a golf tournament in college, and I drove a golf cart into a lake.
Is
that why you got disqualified?
No, I was upset, and then I got drunk, and then later that night I woke up in the morning and watched them pulling the golf cart out of the lake, and I was just like, "Who the fuck did that?" And somebody's like, "You did, dude." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I guess I did." So I count that as a sporting accomplishment, and I had a third one, and I can't remember it right now. So when I think of it, I will bring it up again. But yeah.
How do they tell you that you've been disqualified in golf? Is it like soccer where they hold cards up at you?
No, that would be way too aggressive for golf. They're very passive, like
pardon
nice
me,
guys.
sir.
They just come up to you.
Decorum is lacking.
They're like, "Excuse me, sir. What I had actually for you guys that golf, I had unbeknownst to me. Check that vocabulary. I had too many clubs in my bag. You can only have a certain amount of clubs, especially in tournaments. Yeah. And I was fucking around with different wedges before the tournament, and I forgot to take one out. So the guy came up to me on like the second hole because the kid I was playing with was a fucking narc, and he literally
What a
told on me.
bitch.
And yeah, so the guy just came up. He's like, "I'm sorry, son, but your day is over. You have to leave." And I'm like, "What?" And they told me why, and it was a road thing. I went to college in Florida, so I was just like, "All right, well, I'm gonna get Four Locoed up," and that was the real Four Locos too, because that's you
Ooh.
fucking youngins with your watered down bullshit. That was like the real cocaine in a can. Yeah, and shit, I really can't think of the other one. I had a really other good one that I was proud of, but I can't think of it. It must not have been that cool. Oh, I got it. I played baseball for Evergreen Park Athletic Association, not the boys club. Fuck them guys. And I am so slow that in Little League Baseball, I got thrown out tagging up from third from a kid in left field that was at the warning track.
Oh.
That's how, yes, I feel like that's an accomplishment because I was trying, and that's pretty fucking good.
You want to be Yasmani Grandal when you grew up?
I think I did. I think I aspired. I was a catcher too. So yeah,
There you go.
Willie,
Well,
I
I
think
was
just
gonna
unlocked a
say-
childhood like demon I have.
That begs the question: can you beat Yasmani Grandal in a race?
It'd be a hell of a race.
Can you beat Herb in a race?
Herb's got me. I guarantee you Herb's got me. Even if he tripped, he'd probably still win. I wear the badge proudly. I am probably one of the slowest males over the age of 30 in the world. I am not fast. I like to say I'm quick, but I'm not fast.
Some Canerco wheels.
So, right. So when I played sports, I was also a very slow runner. That's why I was a power hitter. I had to hit that shit far because I couldn't run.
Exactly.
And my parents, it was so bad that my parents one time sent me to like a running instructor to teach me how to run. But I still remember. Yeah, you have to. It was more about like I don't know, getting like the burst of energy at first. You have to stay low at first and then like straighten up and run. I remember that day. It was like one of the worst days of my life. I'm a little fat kid and you're gonna come on.
It was actually after that day where my dad was like, "You might want to start golfing more."
That's more your speed, literally.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, Billy Wah, you're right, man. I'm gonna start golfing more. So
what the fuck is happening in this game right now?
I don't know.
Stop watching it.
I'm intrigued.
I'm pretty sure this base is loaded, unless it's first and second.
That means things are only going to go well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Honestly,
White Sox notoriously good for bases loaded. Oh Jesus.
Sounds like we're all super athletes, really.
I'm Sam. I didn't want to hear yours, bud.
Oh, I'll go here. Hang on. I just wanted to hit some of these comments. So this is for the competition.
Fourth grade.
And Brian had one of his here. He sacked Walter Payton's son in high school.
That's
pretty shit. Legit. All right. So Walter Payton's kid played for St. Viator. So I'm curious to the Busch Light. It is a weeknight. I have not drunk beer on a weeknight in over 3 months now, and I am down 20 pounds.
Hey,
yeah.
that's legit.
Vodka does not count.
That's a diet drink.
Yeah, no beer. Even though Busch Light is, I know everyone likes to try to insult it. Like, you drink
Light.
water. Well, yeah, dude. I'm hydrated, bitch.
Why do you think I feel excellent?
Yeah, but it's very wild. When you stop drinking 10 to 15 beers a night, you lose weight.
Yeah.
Just fun fact.
Who knew?
Zoe, the nutritionalist. Yes. Follow me for more health tips.
Never see that on the infomercials.
No, it's big Busch Light is trying to hold that secret against everybody.
They all want us to exercise and buy equipment. They're like, no, just stop drinking beer.
But don't worry, the heaters are still on deck. There will be heaters this cast because I just got done working all day. So
no, they're necessary.
Let it rip.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, for me, I have two really. I played baseball sporadically in youth because I can't hit a baseball to save my life. So I was the bottom of the order hitter. I was an automatic out every time, just couldn't make contact. But I was like a ridiculously good Gold Glove outfielder. And I robbed 4 home runs in a year.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
I had like 7 diving catches in the outfield.
Oh shit!
So you're Adam
Oh, I was
Angel?
gonna say, did you want to be Adam?
Yeah, I was
Angel?
Adam
Yeah, right.
But in a very, very small scale and very small fields where I didn't have to move that much. I was just like, oh crap, I overcompensate. I got to fall
Sounds
down.
like
and
my
catch
kind of
this.
field.
Yeah.
I like that field.
And then,
What-
yeah, I played basketball pretty much up until 8th grade on the school teams and stuff up in McHenry. And my 8th grade basketball season, I was 12 of 12 from the 3-point line, and I was 0 of 21 from the free throw line.
Let's go.
We
That
should
is
play-
impressive.
Accomplishment.
You and me, basketball.
Yeah.
You don't have to run or move or anything. We
Yes.
just stand there and just
Yes.
shoot.
There we
we'd
go.
We'd
I
be
think it's
tearing it
time
up.
for a remake.
Absolutely.
I
Get it
love that
rolling.
movie.
I
It's
love
such a
it
great
too.
movie.
Did you guys know that-
that?
Do you remember when they made that movie got real popular and then they made another movie called Orgasmo?
Oh yeah,
You
I've
know?
seen Orgasmo.
All right, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I figured you guys were around my age. So thank you. Because when I try to bring that up to other people, they're like, yeah, cool. So like you are making movies up. But there's a movie named Orgasmo, and the dude's like a Mormon, and he has to get into porn to save his
Mhm.
Mormon family, and like his character, he like shoots a ray out of his wiener, and it gives people orgasms. And there's this one character that always comes up. It's one of the South Park guys, and he's like a sound check guy, and he has these. He goes, I don't mean to sound like a queer or nothing, but unicorns really kick ass. Like he just comes in and says like these random lines like throughout the whole thing, and it's really funny. And then it turns out he's gay, and that's the punchline, and it's really funny. It's the whole movie's hilarious. Like it's a deep cut. And if Yumper, if you're still out there, I think a Yump at the show should cover Orgasmo because I would
To
definitely
do in
tune
defense of it.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go.
That movie's fucking hilarious.
I watched South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut last night.
That's another
'Cause
great
I
one.
was I was just sitting around. I was like, what can I mess around with tonight?
You got to have those movies in your arsenal.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we are some pretty big athletes over here.
Mhm.
So,
I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised we haven't gotten an agent call right now.
I know. I'm waiting. Come on. Sticking to sports talk, you know.
Yeah.
The next topic I thought of was what sport do you think is the most fetishized, if that's even a word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Definitely
didn't know what
word.
that. Okay, explain what that word means, please, for the people in the comment section.
Sam, I'll let you
Definitely
tackle
not
that one.
Jackie, you know about fetishes, right?
I do.
Okay. It's basically just that, you know, what sport makes people like have the most fetishes about it?
All right. Well, I can go first.
Oh, hell yeah.
All
It's
right.
yours.
Please do.
I'm gonna go with baseball because one, it's easy, and two, our ass group chat is constantly talking about best dumpers in the league. So, and I mean, there's some great ones. White Sox got some great ones. I would love Roxy. Too bad she's not here. She would definitely
Yeah.
be able to weigh in on this. But it's too easy. The baseball pants, sometimes they really work. And you know, there's like a lot of ass slapping in baseball, whatever we saw Tony Kemp doing last week. We need more of that for sure. So, but yeah, I think baseball, they're a little freaky. They just don't want to admit it.
I'll agree. And baseball also has a lot of terms like cock shot.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right down the dick.
Dong
Right down
shot.
the dick.
Yeah, right down the dick, dong. Like, yeah, there's
Dong.
a lot of phallic references, but
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah.
I kind of went chalk with mine too, at least what I think is a chalk pick, which is tennis, for two reasons.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to say
One being that all they're doing is like slap an ass all game. All you want to do is slap the tennis ball, so that's very reminiscent of just slapping ass.
Kind of
But
tennis do you play?
The other big reason,
I know, right? What's
Yeah.
going on over there?
the amount of noise that those players make. It sounds very sexual.
Oh yeah.
I
They
just
like
feel
roll
like-
every time they hit the ball.
Sex
Yeah,
is a
good
lot like
call.
tennis when you think about it.
yeah, a lot of grunting. A lot of grunting in
Lot of
tennis.
grunting.
Like grunting, not a back and forth, you know.
I mean,
Mhm.
I'm going to go with, I thought you were going to go, I'm going to go with golf. A lot of hole jokes. Like,
A lot of whole
Whole-
jokes. Easy.
more whole jokes than I care to even cover. That'd be another 2-hour show.
Yeah.
I mean, any ball. I mean, let's look at the essentials of golf: a ball, a shaft or club, and a hole. So you put all those jokes together. I mean, if you've been playing golf as long as I have, you've heard them all, and some of them are a little bit more crude than others, and it's just, yeah, it's all that and the weird dudes that hit on the cart court. But yeah, it's all, yeah.
You put it all together and you get dick and balls.
It's one big dick and ball joke. That's all golf is.
You drilled that one, Zoe.
You've got the head of the club, you got the shaft of the club. I mean, it's all there. It's just waiting.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys got saying, like, if your putt rolls around the hole, it's all lip, no hole. Like, there's,
You rimmed it. Yeah.
Spit it out like my prom date. Like, there, you just keep going and going
It's,
and
yeah,
going and
endless.
going. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I bet you do look cute in that fucking golf outfit, Sam.
I do.
I bet you do look really cute.
really do.
I'd like to see that one day.
It's a good thing
make it
Stoop
happen.
isn't here. Well, actually, Stoop has seen your golf outfit.
He
What
has,
happened on
yeah.
that course?
Yeah. Oh, a lot of a lot of jokes.
A lot
and
of whole
things.
action.
Yeah, a lot of whole action on that. Yeah. Yeah, he has. Jackie,
So-
is this giving you any ideas?
Yeah, have you learned
So-
now? Word?
I don't think so, honestly, because like my answer that I had in my head, I went a different way. Instead of I try to think of like okay, fetishes are like kind of taboo things, and
They can
like,
be. They don't have
what
to
sport has like the fans that take their parasocial relationships with the athletes like to the next level, like where it gets weird. It's professional wrestling.
It really is.
That's kind of the way I was thinking too. Yeah.
Yep.
And also just like the little hot pants also, I guess.
The hot pants.
A lot of spandex.
A lot of spandex and just like yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I tune into the playback that the guys do on Wednesdays, and I don't watch wrestling at all. So with Brian and Andrew, and doing the AEW wrestling,
Yes.
and I pop on and I go, "What are these shirtless dudes hugging for? What is this?"
I guess you could put the UFC stuff in the same category because that's two dudes in Speedos just rolling around on the ground on each other for 3 2-minute rounds.
When you put it that way, it's kind of hot.
Yeah, there's a lot of gyrating, a lot of grabbing. Yeah, that one, Jackie.
Yeah, it's very
yeah.
That's me and Wes at my sister's wedding.
Would have been cool if Wes's ass was out, but that's just my note.
We're in front of a castle in Ireland, so why don't you chill out?
My tip stands. I don't know if you were trying to get me to change there, but yeah.
great ass.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I mean, wrestling was kind of the way I was gonna go with that UFC kind of stuff. Those guys getting all sweaty with each other,
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
You also get your ass beat, but some people like that.
that's true. And that's also a fetish. People want to get beat up.
That's
So,
true.
Do you like that?
do I like that? No,
Kaylin's in the comments.
I'm a huge pacifist.
That was.
I'll just
Oh.
talk shit online and then run away from it.
What about rugby in the
Rugby.
comments? That's a good one.
Rugby is a good one.
Those are a lot of nut hugger shorts, a lot of scrums.
Yep.
A lot of
Yeah.
scrums.
Yeah.
A lot of
scrums.
stuff in
Who
there.
knows what goes on in the scrums?
And I don't know
Is
if
that
you
where
guys
they
have-
start the whole thing with like a
Yeah, when
hug,
they
like
all-
a group
yeah.
hug?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
yeah,
then,
I can see that.
I don't know if you guys have ever really partied with rugby guys. There's a lot
Can't
of
say that I have.
I actually have, yeah.
a lot of dude on dude activities going on there. A lot of
Some
bro
dudes being
hugs.
dudes.
Yeah, guys being guys. But
Yeah,
Guys
those are the
being
guys you don't
dudes.
want to pass out around.
no, they don't
Was
keep
that
their
a
stuff in their
euphemism or
they don't keep their stuff in their pants
Nope.
after a couple drinks. They shed clothes very quickly.
Mhm.
nice?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It's quite the party. I'll tell you that. It's quite the party. It's interesting. It's a good thing I already have all those parts, so I'm aware of it. Yeah, okay.
I didn't get a lesson.
Yeah. I got one of them too, pal.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these sports are, can be a lot. I know a lot. Only Cruz used to talk about, the O line and the D line going after each other. If you try to get an edge by shoving your thumb in a guy's ass. Just
So
knock 'em
on
over.
that note,
Neat.
little fun
Neat.
fact about me is I played 4 years of water polo.
Wow.
And you want to talk about oil checking?
There you go.
Ooh, buddy.
Wow.
So
And
they
I'll tell you
call it
what.
oil check-in? That sounds
Yep.
scary.
Check the oil.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I will say though, the girls are way gnarlier than the dudes
That's
in
probably
water
true.
polo. Like those girls. Whew, I mean, we would always play in these tournaments and stuff, and the girls would come out, and I saw this one girl crying. I said, "What's wrong with her?" And let's just say they made her bleed somewhere where it was not cool, and they did it under the water. There is a lot of
I don't like that.
not cool stuff going on. I mean, people would sharpen their toenails into like little razors, and they kick you in the thigh and shit. You had to wear 3 sets of Speedos because dudes would be ripping them off you and shit. So if you didn't want to get out of the water, showing everybody your pride and joy, you'd have to wear 3 sets just in case.
That's like that scene from The Simpsons where Martin wears a shit ton.
Exactly.
Of,
it actually, it really is. I got my nose busted in the pool.
Oh my
Like,
god.
exploded in the pool. They had to stop the game because they had to use a.
Here, I thought
dumbasses.
water polo was a gentleman's sport.
They're using a skimmer to skim my blood out of the pool.
What?
I'm like, bro, that's got holes in it, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got to get the blood out. I'm like, no, I'm
That's
not.
not how you
I'm
do that.
16. I'm not really that smart, but that doesn't seem like Yumper will know. That was Chuck Nibbs, Yump. He'll know who that is. But yeah, water polo's dirty vatos. Oh yeah. Oof. Just don't let your kids play water polo. It's great sport, best shape of my life. But yeah, that's another show again in itself.
Yeah.
Sharpening toenails. That's like attempted murder.
Yeah,
in
it's like-
sport.
Oh yeah. Well, they do before the games and stuff. They do nail checks because
Wow.
it got
That's
that
crazy.
bad where they take your hand and they go like this, and if your fingernails are too long, they won't let you play. But for a
Dang.
while, they didn't check toenails, so people would sharpen their toenails, like literally file them.
Y'all are nasty.
Wow.
Yeah, it was full
Just so you
contact.
can win.
Yep, anything to win.
Never would have thought about that. So I guess that's impressive
Yep.
in a
The
way.
fucker busted my nose with the back of his head.
What the
Yeah.
did you
How
punch
do you
him?
wear? How would you?
Well,
wear
you know when you get hit in the nose and like everything just goes like, whoa.
Yep,
Like
yeah.
that's how I was. And
Yeah.
the thing that sucks is you're in 8 feet of water, so you like snap out of it and try not to drown.
Yeah.
So, but the good point, I was in a lot better shape. I could swim really fast. Can't run. Can swim really well.
I can swim.
Yeah. Well, our punishment, like if you were a dick in practice, was they'd give you one of those like Hickley and Schmidt or water cooler jugs, and you had to push it into the water so it filled up halfway, and then you had to hold it over your head while you treaded water, and the water came down in your head, and you had to sit there and just keep going until it was
Oh my
done.
god.
awful.
And then there was the one time where the dude, our coach Chuck Nibbs, who Yumper's laughing about in the comments because everybody in the South Side knows Chuck. Chuck caught me smoking before a game, and he put me in the game and wouldn't take me out. I literally almost
How'd it
drowned.
go? Yeah.
I almost drowned in front of my parents.
Oh my god.
I was like, Chuck, please just take me out. He's like, yeah, how them smokes taste? I'm like, I will never smoke a cigarette again in my life. Just take me out of this pool. And then he finally, like halfway into the second quarter, he took me out. But joke's on you, Chuck. Still ripping parliaments. So I actually saw Chuck yesterday or 2 days ago.
We'll
But,
send
yeah.
him this clip.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail there.
Feel free. This is a very open agenda.
Getting cleated in cross country. I saw that down there that Sean said.
Mhm.
That happened to me in track. I was like tying my shoe in 8th grade, and I was like leaning down, and someone, I don't know what it was, but they like just taken a step back, and I literally cleated like straight to my knee and like took out a hole. Then right before we're about to race, so that was like a whole thing.
That's
But
Oh,
not a
brutal.
great
your
time.
greatest sports injuries. Your greatest sports injury.
Ooh, it
Well, I got
wouldn't
a lot
be
of-
that, but
I got a lot of
mean,
those.
Look it out. I don't have one straight finger.
oh, that's, yeah,
Oh.
pinky is
Your middle
real
finger
fucked
looks
up.
kind of straight.
I would have
No,
never
I don't.
noticed that, but now it's all that I see.
Yeah,
Unity.
pinkies are really
Yeah,
not
that's a
great.
combination of water polo, boxing. Yeah, that's 10 broken fingers, folks. Most of them twice.
Ow.
Good times. I love the South Side of Chicago.
I do want to give a quick thing out to our Drew Bogues. We did post another article today, the out of town series that Roxy's been working on. So if you get a chance, go ahead and
Great
read
article.
So.
Drew is the best, man. That kid,
Good shit.
he is everywhere, dude. And he reads everybody's shit and he shows up
Mhm.
to everyone's shows. I love Drew.
100%.
Drew's out there for you,
Great
everybody.
dude.
Yep. I love Drew.
Supportive.
All right.
I
So
do need it. I'm very jealous of your ass tiara, by the way.
Okay.
Do you know the origins of this tiara? Do you happen to know?
I will in a minute when you tell me.
I made this for the winner of the first annual Ass Potato Party. So who had the best potato dish got to get the crown, which was actually Sam. Actually, this belongs to Sam, but he brought it to my house and then left it there, so now it's mine.
I brought it to give to the Mario winner, but it was Jack, and he's all the way in DC.
Wait a minute. Jackie, I feel like this was an extremely loaded contest, you being the Irish girl that you are, to have a best potato dish.
And I didn't even win, so.
That is,
I'm Irish too, so come on.
There
It's
are a
like-
lot
The
of-
potato party was my fucking idea because I'm so Irish. I'm like, let's just all make potato dishes, right?
that's like the Charlie
right?
Chaplin entered a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest and he came in third.
He gave you credit, Caitlin.
I had a ringer.
He did give you, yeah. He said, "Oh, Caitlin."
What was the winning dish though? As a
cheesy
have to make
potatoes that I couldn't even fucking eat.
Cheesy hash brown potatoes.
They were so
Big
good.
cheesy hash browns. Yeah, they're amazing.
Caitlin put fucking flour in it, and I couldn't even eat it.
Drew, I haven't had a drop of booze. This is just me slap happy tired.
This is just so.
I am sober as a
I'm so
fucking
Wally.
I would drive my child right now. I'm that sober, which is scary. He's at his grandparents.
This just is so because I still have the clip on my phone from your first OJU episode where you gave us a shout out, and
Yes.
I watch it when I
That was
smile
legit.
all the time.
No, man, I'm like I said on the show, if you start something or if you commit to doing something and you actually put effort into it and commit to it and do the work and do all the other side bullshit like being active on Twitter and all the other stuff that people seem to neglect. My neighbor has the loudest fucking car.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, you're good.
actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Jabra headphone company.
Hashtag
Gotta
ad.
get a sponsor.
But yeah, I will respect that, and you guys just happen to do all that plus make me laugh. So that was the topic of that show. So give credit where credit's due. Big fan of giving credit where credit's due. So
Same.
that was that.
Hell
And
We
Sam
appreciate you.
Venmoed me $200. But
This was actually just a cameo. But
yeah. Cameo / Southside Joe hit me up.
Been sending him weekly Venmos to get the word out there.
Venmos and naughty ass pics.
That's true. All right. So the last thing I asked is to build your own triathlon. Now, a normal triathlon is what bicycling, running, and swimming over various distances, however long they decide to make it. So you can do something like that, make a distance, or you can make it a single event, or however you want to do it. So if it was something you were sitting on like Stoop likes to do and question me on everything, there are no stipulations. It's wide open. You can 3 events, build your triathlon.
Okay,
I
I'll
like
go
that.
first. I have it written down.
Look, you got notes and shit.
This is the only one I wrote down. This because like I'm not gonna be able to think of one on the fly. That's too much, and I've had too much edible so far. So okay, so I called this the game day equalizer. All right, it's a three event thing when
I
you're
gotta
at the
think
ball
of a
game.
title.
Yeah, you wish you took some fucking notes right now.
Yeah, I do.
Notes,
Fuck.
but mine is not that like.
I only
Don't
have 2
cover my
events.
notes, Zoe.
I'm trying to think of a third event.
for this one.
Okay, so it's for when you're at the ball game. Sport 1 is obviously the tailgate. The Bums throw a nice one on Saturday if you want to go hit that up. So you
Always
have to drink at least 3 drinks at this tailgate prior to the game. But the more you drink, obviously, the better you're going to place in the standings, right? So that's event 1. Event 2 is getting to your seat by first pitch. But there are some stipulations. Before you sit down, you have to go to the bathroom, you have to get some food, you have to get your first round, and you have to post a photo of you holding your drink with the ballpark in the background to social media. And you have to get to your seat, and you have to do that all before the first pitch, which if you're a White Sox fan, that could be very hard to do to get actually through the gate.
Especially if it's a giveaway. Good luck.
Right. So that's why it's a sport. Like, you have to be strategic with that.
And the park is still half full.
Yep.
Right. I don't know how they do it. Okay, so that's the second event. And the sooner you get to your seat after you get through the gate, like the shortest time, that's what's going to place highest. The last event is to not fall asleep. The longer you stay awake, the longer points you get. So, like, you can't fall asleep in your seat, Cherezy. And you can't.
Somewhere, Wally.
Wally came to mind first for me, yeah.
Okay, so you can't fall asleep in your seat, definitely. Not in the Uber or the train on the ride home. Like, you got to make it all the way home for full points.
You'd lose me on the ride home. I'm out. If I'm not driving the vehicle, as soon as that thing moves, I'm snoozing.
To the dulcet tones of Connor McKnight on the post game.
And the White Sox lose another game.
Yeah, right.
All right, that's the game day equalizer.
I love that one. That's a great one,
amazing.
Jackie.
I'm gonna think of a cool title too.
Cool. I'm here for it. I'm supportive of it.
Title.
I'm gonna fake write it down in my
phone.
Fake taking notes. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Tina, Willie, what about you?
Yeah, I could do mine. So mine's definitely extreme. I definitely mine doesn't have a centralized theme, kind of like Jackie, except it does revolve somewhat around baseball and the White Sox. Well, mostly revolves around baseball and the White Sox, so I guess there is a theme. All right, so the first event, you have to take a bong hit and then run around the bases.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to set it at a certain time. That's maybe 20 seconds. I don't know how fast it is to run around.
Zoe's out.
Okay, 25 seconds.
So prejudiced.
30 seconds. Zoe can get plus 5 second handicap.
God, now I'm handicapped. Fuck.
This is so ableist.
That or Zoe, you can run around the bases and you have to finish your cig before you get home.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good stipulation.
We'll do that one.
Okay, the next one, you have to finish your entire beer. You can't shotgun it before Leori Garcia strikes out. Could be 3 pitches, so you better make it quick. There's a pitch clock now too, so
oh shit.
And he's batting second that day.
Potentially in the cleanup spot. And then for the third and final event, you have to negotiate a decent trade to obtain a decent player, not like your shit player, your washed up 35-year-old that we're gonna get. You have to negotiate a trade with Jerry Reinsdorf that he'll actually accept to obtain a shit, which is probably the hardest of the 3. So you really got to get working on that one, and
especially because you're probably still high from the bong hit.
Exactly, and then you're like, okay, so Jerry's only gonna accept a deal for $1 million. So,
cash considerations. That's all you need.
I feel like the winner of this group would be Zoe. He could do that.
I think I got that. I'm already thinking of
you can talk, you can negotiate something.
I'm already trying to think of a player that is overpaid, that's on the last year of his contract, that's over 40, that I can sell.
Rich Hill.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. Done. See, done.
Charlie Morton.
Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz just got he got DFA'd.
He just got DFA'd.
So
honestly, wouldn't be surprised if he gets.
Would not at all. Would not at all.
Like they're gonna
surprised he's not here now.
Post trade deadline, he'll be a White Sox.
Surprised he's not already here. Dick Mountain. Rich Hill is the
mouth
best
started
fucking
watering immediately, foaming at the mouth.
He plays really good against us, and we're just happy to have him on the other dugout now. And fuck out of here.
We took a problem away and made it a solution for us.
It worked. It worked with AJ Przinsky, so All right, I have mine.
Mine would require a bong hit. Sorry, I'm just seeing that. I had to make it hard.
So it's a triathlon. There's 3 things you have to do, but the second part you have to do at the same time simultaneously. This is called the White Sox Podcaster Special.
Oh shit!
So it's me. So you have to drink. The first leg is drinking. We'll go 15 Busch Lights. So half a 30 rack.
Fuck.
Come on,
I'm dead.
we call
I'm
that
allergic to beer, so I'm out.
we call that Tuesday. All right, you can have vodka.
Perfect. I'm in.
And then after that, you have to host a 1-hour podcast by yourself while simultaneously answering every reply to a hot pizza tweet that you make, a hot take about pizza. I don't know if you've all noticed that, but if you tweet about food,
You get like
especially
900
pizza,
replies.
you get 9 million replies of the most dumbest shit you could think of. And you have to reply to every single one of them while you're hosting a 1-hour podcast by yourself.
I love it.
So that is the triathlon there.
That sounds terrifying.
You should
I'm
add in
scared.
merch somewhere there. Like you have to create a merch order and that's
Merch
Yeah,
order,
get 10 shirts sold by the end of the hour as well.
have to get a promo code and a sponsor. Yeah.
So
Oh,
what's
man.
the name of that again?
That is the White Sox Twitter special.
It's the White Sox Twitter special of horror. That sounds
Of horror. Yes, it's basically my nightmare, except for the
yeah,
first
that
part.
sounds terrible.
That's why if you guys watch Pinwheels, Fids and Aldo always fuck with me. They're like, all right, so now you got to do 45 minutes by yourself. I'm just like, I can do it, but it'd just be so many awkward responses, like just silences and yeah. But the pizza tweets, food tweets in general are the bane of my existence.
Those are hot button issues for a
It's
lot
so
of
bad.
people.
Like you
I
have to
was
tweet.
surprised that I
Right.
tweeted food over the weekend or whatever it was a few days ago, and I got 0 negative replies. Nobody came all hot in my mentions, and I'm like, did I crack some kind of code?
What was the food
Gotta
take?
go, yeah.
It was just a single saltine cracker.
A glass of
And it
water.
just said
with
so
ice.
good.
Yes.
So good.
So good. So good. Try it with peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, somebody would definitely tweet at you like, "Are you kidding me? Put jelly on that or something." Like, and you would just,
What
That was
brand
not-
is it? Is it not? It's not even.
oh, you can't even go. What? You have to go to this special store on the corner of 79th and whatever and get this certain jam. And you're an idiot for not doing it that way. But pizza, I mean, part of the triathlon there, you'd have to tweet out something like really idiot provoking, like deep dish sucks, or like
Little Caesars is
Or-
better than Tavern Style.
yes, like Pizza Hut is the
Little
best
Caesars
pizza in
is Tavern
Chicago, or you'd have to pick like a random place, like just I don't know, like Vito and Nick's is blah 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 terrible or something like that, and just watch the replies fly in while you're trying to host a podcast. Yes, I like it. I definitely didn't just make that up right now.
No, you had it in your notes. I saw
I had it in my notes.
He had it in his
I thought-
notes.
Yep, I could show you. This is definitely not my grocery list. Where
It's
do we
his-
go?
It's his nightmare triathlon list.
What's yours, Sam? Hell yeah, I got a list of notes over here too in a Google Doc.
I think, yes, if I don't do that, the nicest thing is you could share them. So like me and Mrs. O will make like a grocery list or a to-do list, and you share it to phones, and it's a good feeling hitting that little fucking checkbox. You're like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Got it.
So yeah, but it helps me stay on task because I definitely forget. Plus, I think she gets a little annoyed when I'm like, "What do you need me to do? What the fuck, dude? We got like 40 things you need to do." Like, so, yeah. So that list took that all out of the equation. Big fan of those lists.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
you-
I mean,
Yeah, Sam.
I
Yeah,
can go.
I'm on the edge of my seat here, bud. Literally, just
All
because
right.
these are uncomfortable lawn chair furniture.
So
Look, cozy.
I'm going 3 random things that I thought of. So the first one is you have to start a Viking funeral from 100 yards away. If you
I'm
don't know
so
what that, if you don't know what that means, you have to light an
I
arrow on
do.
fire,
in.
light up the boat,
Shoot at the
person
boat.
in it. There doesn't have to be a person in it.
Can we get bonus points if there is?
You can if you find when you're like, hang on, I got this.
Anybody know what Ken Wu's
Hold on.
doing?
I got one.
Creating a new submersible situation. Sorry.
Too soon. Too soon.
Nah, it's too late. The next thing is you have to do a 100-meter hot coal walk.
Oh my God. 100 meter?
100-meter.
That seems like a really far time.
It is a long
Can
time.
we get medical clearance on this? Because I don't think you can do that.
I'm a doctor.
The fastest I ever run.
I'm sold.
You'll go into shock, but you won't even know.
You won't be able to walk ever again. But
you won't know what's happening until you're laying on the ground and someone tells you what's happening.
I'm pretty sure in the first like 15 meters or so, you're just going numb.
Oh yeah,
You're not feeling that anymore.
you have nothing.
What are feet?
So Viking funeral into a hot coal. I'm sensing a fire theme here, but what's the third leg?
The third thing is then you have to do a polar plunge.
Opposite of fire.
It's like the
I
opposite of fire.
Yeah, I like how you threw that little twist in there, a little curveball.
Yeah, little M. Night Shyamalan right there.
So
Yeah,
you're not
everybody-
a pyro. Got it.
No. I mean,
I could do the polar plunge part
not
easy.
professionally, but
I got the polar plunge part down. That's no. I'm 2 out of 3 on yours.
you have to do it in your underwear.
Oh, I was gonna say naked, but all right, I'll do it. Yeah. I'm in. I just don't think I can do that. I can do the hot coal walk. I mean, let's.
100
Jokes aside,
meters?
that's just
100
not
meters
happening.
is insane.
That is long.
How good would the polar plunge feel on your like burnt feet though?
It would
Probably
smell
not
so bad.
I mean,
You
what
would
if
probably drown because you'd be in shock.
Yeah. So
From-
thanks, Sam.
Yeah, that was your whole goal.
It's a
was-
lot about
just living
fire
through
and
the
death
bullshit
and
of this.
Yeah. Right.
hey, everybody was
Sam's
too
triathlon is called "You Will Die."
everyone's too upbeat and positive with theirs. Yours is too doable. I can't have that. This is a critical thinking podcast. It always will be.
I love the visual of like
Thought you
Sam
said there was no
creating
stuff.
this death triathlon and then like watching it and just like giggling the whole time.
Literally the
laughing.
Hunger Games.
I'm like, oh, look at him fall down.
The best part out of all of these is Sam's is the one that'll make it on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's not surprising though.
No, that's a 8-episode deal right there. I'm surprised they're not calling you right
Yeah.
now.
Hey,
That's
Yeah.
oh,
Easily.
Hang on.
Who
the shit.
who would
the
host
shit
that
that-
show? Who would host that show?
Joe Rogan.
No,
Oh,
someone good
Come on.
like Nick Lachey.
Nicholas.
Nicholas Shea.
Yeah,
I'll just give
something
Ryan
like that.
Seacrest another job. Why not?
Oh
Yeah, you
no,
gotta go,
Ryan
like-
Seacrest could do it.
You got to go like E level, like ABCDE level celebrity, like Carrot Top.
Nick Cannon.
Oh my God, Carrot Top would be perfect.
Carrot Top.
Nick Cannon's got
Nick
400
Cannon's
kids to worry about, so he
85
actually might take the
children.
job. All right, let's move it in a little closer. Come on in, everybody.
Listen, Netflix. I'm ready to pitch to you. Come on.
I'm not even fucking around. I can see that being a Netflix show. 100% Sam's Death Island or something like that.
What do I get if I win? Your
Death.
life.
You are.
Somehow they're gonna get wind of this and they're like, yo, there's this guy in a fucking ass hat that's got this sick idea. I think we need to call him.
The Viking funeral part would be entertaining, but not the coal into the polar plunge would be yes.
Well, I mean, think about how fast you want to run that cold just to get to that polar plunge.
I would actually run fast. I think
Sorry,
that'd be the
Zoe.
fastest you ever saw me
Yeah.
run.
These
Be
are
doing
all,
that. Yeah.
these are all testing Zoe's speed right here.
I'm good
Willie-
on the polar plunge.
Yeah.
All right.
Willie, what about you?
Yeah.
No, I was piggybacking on.
He
On
didn't
hers.
create one.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
good. We got the Weena one. It's all right.
Yeah.
So we know one.
You're good though. I like that. I'm with
Whatever,
her.
whatever Tina said, that's good. I like that.
I took a bong hit right before the show started and then created that idea. So
Perfect.
that's where we're at.
Let's
and I was
go.
watching her type it, and I was like, "Yep."
That's exactly what I was going to
That's
say.
Are you reading my mind? right now?
Ditto.
Are you me in high school? What he said, dude. Yeah.
Oh, yes. All right. We'll go into our weekly stuff that we do now. So this one is favorite tweets of the week. So the first one we have is from Jackie. From our good friend Tyrone, who never misses.
He never does.
He literally does not miss.
Now Jackie's a huge Simpsons head, so I'll let her.
Yeah,
spiel on
so
this.
that's Grandpa Simpson, and the actual quote is where he's writing to some government agency and says there are too many states, or no, too many states, right? Did I get that right? Shit. Nowadays, please eliminate 3. But like this week with Twitter dying a
Again.
massive explosive death again, and everyone leaving, like there's Blue Sky now, and there's Threads, and there's Post, and there's like 8 other ones.
Mhm.
It's too goddamn many. It's too many.
I'm not cool enough for Blue Sky.
Oh, when
Yeah,
I get an invite, I'll send it to you.
I need an invite, man. I feel like I'm in that gift. The guy's let me in.
Let me in.
Yeah.
I think this tweet, though, creates a good segment for future podcasts. Which 3 states should we eliminate? I can give you 3 like right now.
Hey, I mean,
Ohio,
Florida.
Florida.
Florida 3 times.
Yeah, we're done. Hey, that's where Zoe went to college. You show respect.
Oh, I'm definitely eliminating Florida.
Florida. Fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, there's like probably
Florida's
about
chop.
15 people I'd like to take out of there before it happened, but yeah, I would smell you later.
We'll help you get them
Yeah,
out.
you can say
Play a
15
layer
people from
forever.
each state too.
Yeah.
That's part of the stipulation.
Does anybody have a phone book? I gotta pick names. All right. So
Great tweet.
Tina, you sent me 2, so I'll show both of them. I'll show the alternate one first that you sent me.
Oh, I did see that one.
Yeah, this was from the flood earlier this week, and since the orcas are taking over, I died laughing at this.
Let me state now that I am firmly Team Orca.
Team Orca all the way,
Let's go.
all the way.
I've always been, when they show like those animal attack videos, I am team
Mhm.
animal. No matter,
Yeah.
don't stick your hand in his fucking
Don't-
face then.
Yeah, right.
Don't mess with
Probably
animals.
shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
You are not a professional. Stay away from them. All right. So then this is the other one Tina sent.
Very relevant for 4th of July, and it's a shame Stoop isn't on this podcast to go on a 20-minute rant.
He would
People
be
taking
so
He
angry.
would.
shitty
He so
firework
would.
videos, but it's just too good. The cig hanging out of the mouth, like it's perfect.
Hit me.
It's
It
you.
means-
So.
So with the
Joke
big
is very-
camcorder too.
I was like, "Fuck, that was me." Literally 2
No,
days.
yeah, I can't stand daytime fireworks. Drives me nuts.
Daytime fireworks. What is the goddamn
What the
point?
fuck? It go boom. Yeah, I get it, dude. Like,
Drives me
okay,
nuts.
that's cool,
It
man.
goes-
It go boom.
Your driveway daytime fireworks show isn't that cool, buddy.
Yeah. My 2-year-old isn't even impressed. Like, beat it, fucking geek. Sorry, that really pissed me off. I got two.
Oh yeah.
I have 2-month-old puppies, and so the big booms during the middle of the day, they're just like, "What the fuck, man?"
Oh,
But,
speaking
yeah.
of your puppies, that's like my 3rd honorable mention tweet was the picture you tweeted of the
Mhm.
2 puppies sleeping. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that was adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
That was actually,
For sharing.
I was so impressed with that picture because that was during a 4th of July party with 15 or so kids under the age of 10 in Mount Greenwood on the 4th of July. And if you guys don't know, Mount Greenwood is fucking little Baghdad on the 4th of July. Like, it's fucking insane in Mount Greenwood on 4th of July. So for those 2 puppies to just be like, "Yeah, we're good. We're going to just take a nap in the lawn." I was like, fuck yeah, boy. No Benadryl was in that picture. That was straight sleeping dogs,
They're
but
so
I was
Just
I was
straight
so
vibes.
impressed. Yeah, just
Yeah.
Puppy
they were running
vibe.
around with the kids, having a great time, pulling the shorts off the kids. That's their big thing now, is they like to grab kids' shorts and pants them, which I think is hilarious. Kids don't think it's that funny. I think it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, they just fell asleep. I was so impressed. Damn.
Was adorable. So Steve was going to join us tonight, but he fell victim to kids and his wife and life. But he sent me this one from our picture of beef loaf. But Joe Latham did a little.
I was actually going to use that. I'm so glad I did. That's
I
awesome.
didn't see that.
Oh,
This was on the 4th of July when Beef was doing a cold tub, and Joe decided to use the old man filter.
Now, if anybody sees this, please retweet it, asking
Please.
people to delete that picture. You have to retweet it though, quote tweet it and put above it, please delete. You got to help Beef out.
You gotta help
Please,
him out.
everybody
It's
quote
so
tweet it and put please delete.
But then, in Steve fashion, he likes to use the AI generator. So he took the original photo and, made it for
Oh, the fireworks.
Wow. That's my president right there.
That's my president. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, that's funny.
Oh my
That's
god.
good shit.
He said, please make sure that makes it on there.
Beef.
So there you go,
Good job,
Steve.
Steve.
I'm
Good
gonna need
job.
you to send me that for our NASCAR minute segment. That's got to go up there. That's fucking classic.
All right. Next up, we have Willie.
Oh,
Oh.
I saw that one.
I don't know how many people did end up seeing this one because I don't know, but he's like the joke itself is funny. It just writes itself because it's right there. But also, this is like the Twins, like locked on Twins guys. So it's just like all Sox fans going into this season thinking like, oh, the Twins don't have pitching. Like, there's no way they can keep up. And now we have their locked on Sox guy just dunking on us via immaculate grid, which I thought was great.
Brandon Varn, he's great, honestly.
He really is. He's very funny.
He like
He's a good
empathizes.
follow.
with us.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
And I appreciate beat guys, or he's not really a beat guy, but a guy that like does the stuff that will give shit right back. Like people come at him about the Twins, and he's just like, "What?
Yep.
You're an idiot."
And
Like,
smartly too.
I'll follow you, dude. Yep.
All right. Next up, we have Zoe's submission.
This is my guy Scott. You guys might know him as VP of Wu-Tang Financial. He is the Barber Chair Network. Dude hustles. He does have his tweet says, as a man who has a network full of podcasts, absolutely abolish podcast. Scott is one of the funniest fucking dudes on Twitter. He's a great person in real life. I've had him on my show. He was actually just on the Azure with Beef Loaf. The man knows every live media, beat coverage media, everything. And I saw it, and right away, the first thing that popped in my head was the Alonzo Mourning. Like, I just thought of it. The GIF works in so many ways.
It does.
But yeah, I saw that, and I started laughing my ass off because there is 1,000,001 fucking White Sox podcast now. But that's an Azure episode.
Here we
not
are.
this episode.
The newest and freshest.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a White Sox podcast. This is more,
absolutely not. That's why I
would
didn't
actually prefer we don't talk about the White Sox.
Exactly.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is a whole different lane that we decided to use.
Yes.
Which is
So
why we also
We're
don't write
driving
about
the
it.
shoulder right now, Sam.
Yes.
You'll get
Yeah,
it.
pretty much.
The turf is very fresh because not a lot of people ran down this lane yet.
No.
So it's good. It's a good thing.
We are paving the way, but get in line until I get my money. All right, and then I have mine, and this is from Jeopardy man James Holzhauer. After the 4th of July, Nathan's hot dog eating contest was canceled due to weather.
That's hilarious.
That's actually really funny. Oh shit. I gotta follow some Jeopardy people. That's some funny shit.
That is so funny.
I mean, that's a great point. I didn't even realize that the weather could cancel a hot dog contest.
There was lightning and rain in the area, and I was going to use the other one of Joey Chestnut coming out looking all angry.
I
saying,
was
we're
gonna say
fucking
that
doing
too,
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
which
like,
of course then he goes and wins again. Of course, because
He gave up though.
he did.
But
He was
guys I work
gassed.
with, guys I work with all took the over, and they were all very mad that he gave up
Yeah.
at like 54.
He was
How dare him
super
only eat
gassed.
54 hot dogs in one setting?
You have 3 minutes left. Get more in there.
I have the over at 72. Block those arteries for my $10 bet.
Dip it in the water so it goes down your gullet faster.
Yeah.
That dude has to be like a modern science. Like that's just I don't get it. Do you see all the other records he has? He's eaten like 180 crab ragoons in like 5 minutes.
He has like 57 world records for eating or something crazy.
That sounds awesome.
I mean,
Like,
he's got
My
the most
brother-in-law
small-
once did a. What's that?
No, I want crab rangoon.
Yeah, right.
does sound
My-
fucking good right now.
My brother-in-law once was in a tater tot eating contest, and that's something I could fuck with too.
Oh man.
I can
That's
eat the
weird.
shit
Irish
out of some
people
tater
would-
tots. Hey,
That's
he's
so weird.
Polish. He's Polish.
Is that the next ass competition?
Ah,
Come-
tots. Tina, give me some of your tots.
Give me some weird talk, you know?
Everyone must wear cargo pants to the competition. The tots must be stored in you could just borrow
In
my
the
sock
pocket.
Summers. He's got like 50 pairs.
God.
God. Quesadillas.
You can make yourself dang quesadilla.
Dang quesadilla.
Oh boy. I'm gonna make a graphic for this, but I haven't yet. But we're gonna move on into what's up your ass. So if you're not familiar with the segment, it's anything that's bothering you or you're upset about, or you can just say poop if you want. You can't think of anything. So, Tina, what's up your ass this week?
What's on my ass this week? My fucking 10 p.m. softball game tonight. Because what the hell is that? What is like an ungodly hour? First of all,
It's a Thursday.
Hello, brother.
Exactly. I could be at home drinking the rest of my wine, but I have to go to softball, 16-inch. So at least I'm not going to get my teeth hit out. But yeah, I'm pissed. I have to work tomorrow. I'm going to get home. I have to shower. There's no recovery turnaround. So I'm going to wake up tomorrow and be sore as shit because I'm too old to be doing any of this. So yeah, that's what's up my ass.
10 o'clock's ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off too. I'm kind of pissed
start
off.
one.
That one's on my ass too, because I'll be there.
I mean,
I looked at him and I was like, so we only have 9. And he was like, okay.
I mean, don't they know it's a school night? That's
That's what I'm
absurd.
saying. It's a
That's
Thursday
absurd.
thing.
We're properly preparing.
Good.
That's a good idea. Jackie, what about you?
The only thing I could think of was so my favorite band is the Avett Brothers. That's their record over there. And every year they do a 3-night run at Red Rocks. And I've been to it once and it was amazing. And so now every year that it happens and I'm not there, I get sad and pissed off. And that's this weekend. So that's what's up my ass. I wish I was in Colorado.
Honestly, fuck them for having it without you.
It's rude.
They didn't even ask.
They didn't even.
I like the support in this group. This is good. I like this. This is nice.
We're nothing if not supportive.
I think mine's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
Yeah.
rain.
Wow.
Fuck rain. Just fuck rain all the way forward, backwards, from behind. Fuck rain. My basement flooded, for those that don't know. For some reason, I'm the only house in like a 2-block radius that the basement flooded, which shout out Palos Hills. Had a nice talk with Palos Hills Public Works today. Almost broke another finger. And yeah, so basically I'm not talking about flooding, not talking about plumbing, just fuck rain.
It's rain.
Just fuck rain.
I'm with you.
I'm with you on that 100%.
It didn't rain for like 2 months.
And now we get like 2 weeks worth of rain.
And we get monsoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
A whole month.
My house has 2 sub pumps and a clean out in the front yard. So I'm familiar with water shit.
Yep.
And it sucks.
I learned a new term. Would you guys like to learn what I learned?
Yes.
I learned a new term. Have you ever heard of a term called wicking?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the water restoration dude who's been in my house now last night and all day today, he keeps saying wicking. And finally I was like, I don't know what wicking means, dude. So it's like a candle wick. So like when you get water at the base of your whatever, like the water will go up the wall because it's like wicking up the wall. But he just kept saying it over and over again, like wicking. Baloney, you're not in a 2-block radius from me. You're clearly 3 blocks out from me. So you're not in the 2-block diameter, dick. And you had a different kind of flooding. Your flooding came in the window. Mine came up from the ground. So different.
Like from like your basement drain? Like from your basement drain?
Yeah.
Like a basement window.
Oof.
So like there's sewage in your basement?
Yeah, there was. That's why the bio dudes came. And that's why baby's always having grandpa sleepover week, because he ain't at the house. But we're good.
My father-in-law once told, because we have so much water trouble, he told me to put a standpipe in like the basement drain so that it had more. But that to me just seems like it would be a poop shower eventually if I put a standpipe in there.
So it's funny you say that. It's I just got done talking to my next door neighbor, and he tried that once. And
did it work?
Instead of coming out of the basement drain, it all shot out of his fucking toilet.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god!
Like those movies when you would see the people put like a cherry bomb down toilets and shit. So he said he's like, so instead of just ruining my one room in my basement, all 3 floors of my house had to get fucking like this big scrub, whatever. We were lucky though. We saw it happening like in real, like I'm like shit. We're getting water, so we have protocol for this. We practice for this, so we have like. Yeah, we go and you got to just like build little barriers at the doorway so it doesn't go into other rooms and then it just builds up. But we're straight, dude. We're good. I was just really mad last night.
Oh my God.
Imagine.
So in conclusion, fuck rain.
Fuck rain. All my homies hate rain.
Good rant, so I like that.
That's good rain.
We're staying up though. We're positive. We're good. We're gonna make a good thing out of the situation. So
what we can hope for.
Yeah, well, basically, I'm just going to throw away a ton of shit that I've wanted to throw away for a long time. So, yeah.
Silver linings.
Yep.
So thankful. We're thankful for rain. Go rain.
I guess I might have just came around on rain in a matter of like 3 minutes.
I just flipped and now I'm team rain.
I know. I'm staying pretty strong on fuck rain for at least a couple days. You can't golf. You can't do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Rain.
The lack of outdoor activities.
Yes.
Oh, and then you get a double header in baseball that you're going to lose 2 games of. For me, it's fireworks, non-professional show fireworks.
Yeah.
My asshole neighbors blowing off M80s till 2 a.m. is not ideal.
What's the fucking point?
Right. And I got an older dog who's very shaky and scared of fireworks. I had to sleep in my basement the other night with her. She, and like up until midnight, I don't care. Go crazy.
Yes.
It's 4th of July. I get it. Whatever. All right. But it's also middle of the week now. We're all working, a lot of us are working on
Wednesday. Yeah.
There's got to be
some
some
cut off.
Yeah, there's got to be some honor amongst thieves there. You can't be fucking blowing off M80s on a Tuesday night at fucking 2 a.m, man.
Right.
It's not my fault you're unemployed, Steve. Fuck. I'm just guessing your neighbor's name is Steve.
I don't even know my neighbor's name.
Yeah, let's call him Steve. His name's Steve now. Yes. Fucking relax, Steve. It's not my fault you got
Steve.
fired, Steve. Like, chill, dude. I gotta fucking work, bro. Yeah. M80's 2 a.m, no go. That video from Bridgeport with the fucking
the
garbage can fucking getting launched. That was fucking funny. That was during daylight time. So that was a daytime fireworks. So I think I just came around on both rain and daytime fire. This show's like therapy.
That's what we're here for.
Fuck, dude.
That's what we're
Critical
here for.
thinking and
This is
therapy.
beautiful.
Yeah.
This is fuck. You guys have like unlocked a different cavity in my brain here. July 5th fireworks are just fucking lazy.
Yep.
You just didn't get the job done on the 4th of July.
Yeah. Well, we had people blowing off on the 3rd of July on Monday. Like my wife's family lives in Waconda, Illinois, and they do their like professional show on the 3rd. Fine, cool. But like our neighborhood was like blowing them off that day too. So they were up until like 1 a.m. doing that. I went outside and I yelled, "Stop fucking blowing off fireworks!" And I had my hands up like this on my stoop for like 2 minutes before this group went back inside. And I was like, now I can go to bed.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I wish I was shirtless and like crazy, like holding the beer and yelling.
You got the crazy eyes.
I could have gone viral for some cool stuff. But
that would have been a perfect opportunity to bust out that elephant Speedo. I know you got.
I'm trying to do something in here.
You know how long it took me to get this trunk up? But yeah, so July 5th fireworks suck. You're lazy. You just didn't get the job done on the 4th of July. 2 o'clock M80s.
Yeah,
that's a no.
Yeah,
easy on the wine cooler, Steve.
In the middle of like our intersection right here, just like blowing, like wait, now we got crap in our yard, the leftovers in our yard and everything, and I'm like,
I thought it was really interesting. I was driving on LaGrange, which is a busier road right here, and there was a lot of fireworks in the middle, and that's like a 4-lane kind of like almost highway, and people apparently were running in the middle of this highway to light off fire. It is in the middle of like 2 forest preserves, and we all know shit goes down in the forest preserves, but like, that was wild to me. I was just like, who the fuck does that? Oh, I'm going to blow me some fireworks off in the middle of LaGrange. That sounds like a good idea. Jackie, you got real quiet real fast when I talked about that.
It was not
saying.
I actually have an unpopular take on that, is that I don't mind people blowing off fireworks because I don't want to take my lazy ass to a professional show. I just want my neighbors to provide the show so I can just sit in my backyard and watch it. So I cheer my neighbors on if they have a good one. Yeah.
That within
Yeah.
banking
Like
hours,
9 o'clock,
yes.
10 o'clock, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's enjoying it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
the
also-
whole at midnight that you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm with you though, Jack. So they have this thing around us that we're not supposed to talk about. Jackie knows what it's a festival of friendship, but I can see the professional fireworks show from my driveway.
Can you? We'll be there this year with the kids. Like I'm.
Yeah, just pull up a poop-filled seat, and no, you're more than welcome. You probably pass my house when you walk there, but
Why can't we talk about it? You were saying we're not supposed to talk
Well, you said,
about it?
well, we don't want other people coming to our festival.
Oh, that was Wes. That wasn't me.
I'm with Wes.
I am.
I'm with Wes.
I'll bring my own poop bologna.
It's BYOP. But
American
yeah,
English is playing that fest on Saturday. So
yeah, it's a nice little festival in Palos Hills. It's literally called the Friendship Festival, which I think is funny. When we first moved in here, I was looking at my wife and was like, "Are you fucking serious?" It's a nice little carnival. It's very old, like Americana type feel carnival, like funnel cakes and rides you're probably gonna get a tetanus on and shit like that. So
I don't let my kids ride the rides.
no, I'm probably little man's all pumped because he's finally tall enough. But
You do like the fun house. You can do the
yeah,
fun house.
those
Or
little
like the
cars that go.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do those.
Yeah.
I put my 6-year-old last year on that little fucking dragon roller coaster.
Yeah.
It was not a good time. It was not a good time. Oh.
If you put your 6-year-old on the dragon coaster, you're gonna have a bad time.
Bad time.
A kid is back on the fucking escalator. Yeah.
She was straight up not having a good time. So
Oh man. Yeah, we just
I
had
was
our
laughing a little bit.
town thing with that going on, and I saw that coaster, and I was like, "Oh, that's the same one that's been around for 40 years."
What is it called? Does anybody know what it's called? It's kind of
No.
They got rid of all the cool ones, like the one where you stuck to the wall.
Oh, they still have that. They still have that over here.
The
Gravitron.
Gravitron.
Yeah, the Gravitron.
Yeah, and they still have the tilt-a-whirl. That's the good one.
Gravitron. I remember when you were a kid, if you had balls, you would like stand up like parallel on the wall,
Yeah.
or like you would go upside down too and get a mild head concussion. Yeah, like that's when you knew you were fucking
perspective
tall.
on the Gravitron.
Yeah. Yeah.
My brother and I went on that ride like 15 times one day, and I thought we were gonna die.
You might
It was
have.
terrible. I might have.
Yeah,
This is
you
not a
might
body
have.
experience.
What was the zipper?
Yeah, the zipper.
Oh, the zipper. Fuck that. I'm
That
not
thing
going
is
on that.
just a death trap.
Zipper was the OG. You're gonna die. Oh shit! Yeah, that was.
Is that latch supposed to be closed or?
I will
hold the door.
I would bet every cent in my bank account right now that I'm better at tilt-a-whirl than everyone here. I like knowing.
I was gonna say, how are you good at tilt-a-whirl?
Howard. Okay,
Yes.
so you're not good at tilt-a-whirl. You have
Apparently not. Apparently I'm
Tell me you're
good at
not good at tilt-a-whirl without telling me.
about like feeling how getting the car to spin really fast, and like yes, and like kind of riding that wave a little bit. I am the best at getting us to spin like super fast.
That got dark fast.
No way.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't do the rides at like 6 where you just like go up straight and then you just drop. Those are not for Zoe. And
I can't do any of those anymore.
The classic winter sport of tilt-a-whirl. I honestly have never heard someone say they're good at tilt-a-whirl. I'm sorry.
That's because you're not good at tilt-a-whirl.
I am not.
Add it to the triathlon.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I will.
That just blew my mind. You just fucked me up with some truth. Oh
That's
my
like
goodness.
the Iron Man. The Iron Man race.
You guys seriously can't hear this dude's car?
No.
Yeah.
That car is up at Zoe's ass.
He's like yelling over the fence. My neighbor's fucking car.
God damn it, Steve.
I'm trying to do the ASScast.
His name's also Steve.
Yes, every shitty neighbor's name is Steve.
Steve.
It's like the male Karen.
Steve's gonna join us tonight.
I think I just dubbed that the male Karen.
Steve.
Don't be a fucking Steve, dude.
Can't wait to bring this up.
I know.
Steve.
Yeah, we all know a guy named Steve right now where we're just like, sorry, dude.
Sorry, Steve.
That's my dad.
Yeah, my bad. Oh, shit.
Willie's on his. He's like, yeah, fuck Steve. He's like, oh, shit.
So it's like, fuck Willie's dad.
I know. My Uncle Steve is like the nicest guy.
Same.
He's retired and he does Red Cross shit.
So he's just mad that Steve Nist dropped out tonight. So he's on
you know what? Subconsciously, that might have been what happened.
It's like, what's that asshole? Steve. Fuck Steve.
He was supposed to be here.
He was supposed to be here.
He broke my heart.
Oh.
We don't talk about that. No, we
That's
don't talk
so
about that. We don't talk about that.
It is a new stat.
Mm-mm. That's not the step.
Oh, yes. What another great episode we all put together.
This is must-see podcast right here.
This is why we do it. For the millions and millions of people watching at home.
That's right. What did Steve say? Our very girthy audience.
Our very girthy audience.
I love that so much.
We appreciate y'all.
That's a good word. Girthy's a great word.
Thank you. We were great. I'm extremely humble. Thank you.
And thanks for all the comments, too. That was good.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah,
thank you all for being in the comments.
It definitely makes it
better. Definitely makes the show fun.
Yes.
Yes, this has been episode 8. Like I said, we are now every Thursday at 7 p.m. Normally helping out the 108 guys, getting everybody lubed up, fluffed up, ready to get raging. But, they fucked me over this week,
Checking the oil.
Now I'm definitely well into the 8 o'clock hour and I don't care. That whole
Suck
thing.
it, Steve.
Yeah, Steve. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Give this episode a like. Anybody got anything they want to plug?
My butt.
Yeah,
I
I know you didn't, Baloney. You're always here.
If you want to have a slightly above average good time, join us on Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock. Pinwheels and Ivy podcast. Yeah, I won't talk about Steve as much.
You never know, though.
Honestly, you don't. You don't.
Next week's all about Steve.
I'm gonna start next week. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this guy was a fucking Steve, and then all those gonna be like, what are you talking about?
Stop trying to make Steve happy. So.
Stop trying to make Steve happen. It's not gonna happen, dude. Oh shit! I gotta go back and start cleaning shit.
Wait, I had something to plug real fast.
Absolutely, Jackie.
On July 18th, I will be guest hosting a podcast for Brian S. I'll be podcasting with It's Getting Drafty in here. And I am hosting the Bluey episode. We're going to be drafting our favorite Bluey episodes.
Yes.
I've only watched a half an episode of Bluey.
You okay? That is not the impression that I got from your social media feeds.
Baby Zoe, not a Bluey guy. Confirmed.
Wow.
Damn.
He's a Blaze guy. You watch Blaze.
Blaze and the Monster Machines, Cars 1, 2, and 3, even though 2 fucking sucks.
You do Mickey and the Roadster Racers?
Yes, we did. That was a phase. That was kind of like his emo phase. Was the Mickey and the Roadster Racer phase? Yeah, I tried. Lord knows I've tried. I've thrown the Bluey on because I see all you guys talking about the Bluey, and
Bluey's
I like it. I dance to the opening song. It's hard not to wiggle your ass to that song, but right away he was like 2 minutes in. He's bless. All right, dude, we'll watch the monster trucks. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Guess we have to watch Bluey.
You do. Do you have Disney Plus?
Got to binge it before that draft show.
You do.
and I mean, if you rip a bong or two, Bluey's gonna be fucking magnificent.
Bluey's not funny. Bluey's like cute and like.
No, yeah, we love cute.
You know,
Anyway. She's good.
But every episode is only 8 minutes long, so you can rip right through them.
That's a fucking stoner's dream.
Right.
Well, I mean, a SpongeBob episode's only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah,
right.
So anyway, come watch our draft of Bluey episodes.
I'll watch it even though I don't watch Bluey. Maybe I'll learn something.
Thanks. So
then
Friends over Sadistic Penguin in the Getting Drafty pod. Yeah, that'll be fun. Tino, Willie, anything from you guys?
Yeah, you can always find me at Southside Socks. I write pretty frequently.
Constantly.
So,
yeah,
pretty frequently. So we might be doing a draft pod on Sunday. So that should be fun. Seeing who the White Sox get.
Ooh,
Maybe
Brian's
get excited for 4 seconds and then go back to remembering how terrible things are. So yeah.
Nice. Willie, same things, outside sock stuff?
Yeah, everything you guys are talking about, everything. Ass. Especially though.
Willie just wants to plug all. Well,
Willie's like, I'm just here.
Wait. Let her finish. Let her finish.
That was not the right sentence. As soon as I said that, I was like, "That's not the one."
That's your clip, Sam.
And the Sox are losing.
Yes.
No, do not deflect. Do not deflect right now.
Willie is trying. This is not what I want.
Plug away, Willie. Plug away, brother.
If you take anything away from this episode, just know Willie's trying to plug everything.
It is called Fetishize Me.
I'm just gonna go with the no comment.
Willie pleads the fifth.
Oh boy.
Tommy.
Tommy from the clouds.
Oh,
and here comes the comment section. That's how you end a show, folks.
What a way to end it. Thank you, everybody, again for watching. We'll see you all next week. Thank you to our guests, Willie and Southside Zoe. Appreciate you guys so much for coming on.
Absolutely.
Everybody have a lovely evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.